Hi Amazon shoppers, this is my review of the TCMT helmet. Um, it's been good for me. Probably put about 5,000 miles on this helmet over the last 10 months or so, and it's held up pretty well. Um, it You can't see it on the camera too well. There are a few little scuffs and marks and whatnot. But for the most part, any scuffs that you encounter from getting on the highway and whatever else, they buff out pretty easily. Um, Visor works well. Moves up and down very easily. Stays secure if you want to leave it maybe half cracked. Even at freeway speeds, it doesn't fly up or come down or anything. It's very secure. Stays where you put it. Um, it's uh, it's relatively comfortable. I don't have any complaints about that. I will say that the visor does fog up sometimes. However, I'm just kind of in the habit that I always just flip my visor up anyways um, when I come to a stop. So it only fogs up when you're up to or when you come to a stop. Um, I do have one complaint about this, and it's here. This piece that I'm going to show you on the inside near the chin area. This little rubber or plastic area right here. One day I'm going down the road and it just starts dangling, and I realized it was a hot day, and that's held in there by an adhesive, and I think that adhesive had just kind of melted. And looked when I took it apart, it appeared to maybe be some sort of hot glue. So I just took that out of there, stripped the hot glue out, and then just super glued that piece back in there, and that seems to hold up just fine. It seems like super glue is the reason that I still have a lot of very cheap Amazon products. um, so that's an easy fix. I wouldn't call it much of a con or anything. Um, One other thing that I would say, if you want to call it a complaint, I guess, is the vents here. They seem to somehow work themselves up, work their way up as you're going down the road. You can see it's pretty loose. And so sometimes on a hot day, you'll say, getting down the road, you say, man, did it get hotter? And yeah, it did, because those vents kind of work themselves up. And this one up top here is a little more sturdy, but inevitably they both work themselves upward into the closed position a lot. So, not a super huge deal, but I mean, a little annoying, I guess. So just be mindful of that. Other than that, folks, that'll about do it. One other thing I'll say is that I have dropped this helmet once. It was just off of my bike. I just set it on my bike while I was warming it up, and the vibration just nudged it off the back seat, and it took a tumble down onto the pavement. One of the little retaining clips in the visor here, broke off. But I was able to get it seated back in there. It has two clips, and only one of them broke. So I was able to get that seated back in there, and I haven't noticed any ill effects from that. It is still very sturdy. Honestly, I wouldn't have even known that I dropped it. It's really not any different than it was before. So pretty durable. This helmet's done what it's needed to do for me, which is comply with the law and be comfortable and durable. If you're looking for a helmet that is very very has good crash test ratings and everything like that, maybe you should do your research. I don't know if this is the helmet for you. But if you're like me and you're just looking to get something that will comply with the law and be relatively comfortable and be durable, then I think this is a good fit for you. I hope you found this review helpful. And if you have, please give me the little helpful thumbs up down there, and happy riding.